Hey yo people, what's up? This is KEZIAH Jones. You're watching UMO TV. Keep it locked. Captain Rugged is just a character that helps me to express some ideas about political things, about African political ideas. There are many characters that I create over the years in my music. Captain Rugged is the latest one. It's a superhero that comes to liberate people's ideas of what Africa is. So there's going to be many other characters coming through and many other albums. This is just the first one. It's very, I actually demo at least 3 albums in between that time. But I only released 1 album because I combine all the best songs from all the 3 bodies of work. So you get 1 album after 4 years, but it's actually 3 albums or 4 albums into one. The best songs out of 20 songs, the best songs. So, because the way I work is more like, I will, like now I'm touring, the last album, I tour for 2 years and I just disappear. I travel around, go somewhere, maybe I go to Spain, here in Spain, maybe I go to Brazil, rent a house, sit there for like months and just write. I'm also composing all the time as I'm writing, in my room, in my hotel room, I have a notebook. And I think that I don't really want to do an album every year because then there's going to be, all the music is going to be very similar. If you wait for yourself to come to a new musical idea and a new sound and a new topic and a new theme, all of your albums will be unique, and I think that's a better way to work than have 10 albums that sound the same. I'd rather have 4 that sound unique.
Joe's on the bass, Duquesne on the guitar, bust up the blaze, fuck up the beat up, fuck what you heard, act like you know, freaks up first.
Blues, funk, and R&B already came from Africa. So in terms of history, they were taken from the African coast and taken to America and turned it into blues, funk, and R&B. I basically take it back. I Africanize it by basically making it more syncopated, more percussive. And I do that by playing the guitar in a percussive way. So if you play me a song like a Marvin Gaye song, heard it through the grapevine, I'll play the same song on the guitar, but I'll put some emphasis on some beats, which will make it African. I don't know. I mean, it's something that I think that I do naturally. If I sing, my phrasing, if I play guitar, African is basically in what you do. So basically, my job is to basically Africanize blues, funk, and R&B. Yeah, that's my job. Well, I think it's interesting that they're all women, which means that they obviously got something more to say than the guys do, I think it's great. I think everybody's showing a different facet of themselves, a different facet of Africa. Nneka is Nigerian, but so is Ayo, but they have a different emphasis on the things they're singing about. I think that's kind of cool. I think it's significant that they're all women. I mean, I don't know why there hasn't been any sort of young African guys come through. But yeah, I think it's really cool. I think it's good that there's that whole generation that's doing something else with it, I see it going, it seems to be going more towards a tribal electronic thing that's happening right now. Because in Nigeria right now there's a lot of African Nigerian hip-hop, which is almost sounding like house music the way they produce it. But I think it's more towards electronic music. Very, very rhythmic tribal electronic music, that's where I think it's going. With very, very deep socially conscious lyrics. I haven't heard it yet, but I think that's where it's going, you know. Two people from South Africa. Spoke Matambo, he's a South African electronic musician, and there's a band called the Blackjacks, South African as well. They're like sort of rock band. I think those two bands show the spectrum of what's possible within the new form of African music, what I call Afro New Wave, and those two bands show it.
Siempre hemos estado muy hambrientos, ¿sabes? Y por eso yo creo que ha sido tanta evolución, ¿sabes? Yo creo que sí que ha habido mucha... Vamos, yo lo veo, ¿sabes? Escucho lo primero mío hasta ahora y hay una evolución, vamos. No hay puto color.